You see the headline there in front of you. Wisconsin nurse pleads no contest to amputating man's foot without permission. So this was an at-home nurse, Mary Kay Brown. This happened near Green Bay. In May of 2022, she was employed as a nurse at a senior living home in Spring Valley, where Doug McFarland, 62, is being treated after a fall in his home a few months earlier. McFarland had contracted severe frostbite in his feet, which had both become necrotic and had reportedly been moved to hospice care. So he has really bad frostbite, necrotic feet, maybe he looks like a mummy. Court documents say that Brown referred to McFarland's lower limbs as, quote, mummy feet, and told investigators she thought the amputation would, quote, make the quality of life better for him before he leaves this mortal coil.
I just took his foot. He wasn't doing anything with it, and I had use for it.
Yeah, I'm helping him out. Authorities later discovered that Brown had amputated McFarland's right foot on May 27th, but didn't get permission from McFarland or his physician beforehand. So this poor bastard with his necrotic mummy feet, she just goes, yeah, you don't need this. You're not going to miss this, bro. I'm just going to go ahead and take that from you. It's all good. Trust me, the doctor says yes. According to court documents cited by the TV station in question, one facility administrator told authorities that while he thought a doctor might have agreed that amputation was necessary, he specifically instructed Brown not to perform the procedure, which was outside the scope of her practice because she's just a nurse.
Right.
The poor bastard whose foot got hacked off died days later after the amputation. Now, he was in hospice care, but still. Brown's unauthorized amputation came to light after the county medical examiner flagged that McFarland's foot had been separated from his body. Yeah, you know, they tend to do autopsies and realize that a foot is missing.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was there this morning.
So now they start digging in, even though, you know, Mary Kay Brown has already said, I'm going to do this. She was charged 6 months after the incident. Here's what got her, though. A fellow coworker said that it wasn't so much to ease the patient's pain, like Brown was saying. The other nurse told investigators that Brown had mentioned that her family had a taxidermy shop and she wanted to preserve the necrotic foot with a sign reading, "Wear your boots, kids."
No.
So Mary Kay Brown,
sure. It was a marketing idea. Brilliant.
It was much like Firefest. My family owns a taxidermy place. We don't have a necrotic foot. Love to have it to show the kids you need to wear your boots because of the frostbite. So it just makes sense. I hacked the foot. I put the foot in the family taxidermy. Okay, time out.
If you walk into a taxidermist, okay, this is Upper Wisconsin, so you know they're deer hunting, and there's reason for that. You walk into a taxidermist, and there is a human foot.
A little weird.
Come on,
a little weird.
You check out, right? You go, I'm going up the street. There's another one just like you. A foot. Yeah. There's a foot.
A human foot, nonetheless, with a joke used as a joke to say, "Wear your boots, kids." Like it's bad enough if you just walk in and there's a human foot. You start having questions. You go, all right, maybe I'm not in the right place. But then it's a human foot with, "Gotta wear your boots, kids." See what we did there?
You expect to see a deer head. You expect to see a rabbit, maybe a fox wearing somebody else's shoes.
Right, a raccoon, whatever it may be, but you don't expect a necrotic mummy foot sitting in there going, "Wear your boots, kids."
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah. So when I found out, I pretty much lost it. McFarland's sister said he had a heart of gold and he was a phenomenal artist, she said of her brother. Brown, by the way, will not serve any time for the crime, but will have to pay $443 in court costs. So lopping off a foot without anybody giving you okay to do so in Wisconsin, no jail time, and here's a $440 fine.
Lopping off a foot and making a mockery of it.
Right. And you get 0 time in jail, and just a $440 fine.
That's incredible.
That is. That's Upper Wisconsin for you.
That's Wisconsin for you. How about this for a brazen, and it's always brazen when it involves escaping from a jail. A prison in France said it's launched an